Upon arriving at the infirmary, I'm surprised to see Donald sitting on one of the beds. The guards place Butler down on an adjacent bed. Donald looks surprised as well.
The nurse isn't here.
She had to go to get something from me from the storage room. I was waiting for her to come back.
I see. We will find her.
Guards march out of the room intent on finding the nurse. I remember that kid from last night. Is he your friend? Yeah. He hit his head kind of hard in the basement. Ouch. I burned myself while working in the kitchen earlier. It's nothing too bad, but I'd rather take care of it now than let the wound get infected. Right. I've never gotten burned before, but it sounds painful. I've gotten used to the occasional fire. Just got a bit carried away this time. What do you mean? I was preparing lunch earlier, right? I thought I had it all sorted out, but then Jack comes up to me and says he's planning some sort of special banquet tonight. Came out of nowhere. So he said the ingredients I was using should have been for the banquet, but how was I supposed to know? My temper got the best of me and I accidentally spilled some boiling hot water on my apron. I wonder what he's planning. I don't know. I could never tell what he wanted. Gilligan, I'll let you in on a secret. You ready? Sure, I guess. I've known Jack for a long time. In fact, that's partly why I'm working here. More out of an obligation for an old friend than for myself. Obligation? A long time ago when I was no more than 10 years old, my family took me on this cruise ship. It's almost the same now, and seeing it brings back lots of memories. My own father was friends with the captain back then. And do you know what he did? He was a chef too. You'd say I followed in his footsteps. Oh. So, you heard that Jack was starting up his grandfather's cruise ship business. That's what you meant by obligation? Our families were always close. After he shut down the cruise ship, the old captain entrusted many things to my father. I believe they became quite close friends after that. As for me, well, I used to take care of Jack when he was little. You see, he didn't come from the best upbringing. His grandfather had severed ties with his entire family. I believe Jack grew up quite lonely and detached from society. But I did my best to try and teach him the things that his own father wouldn't. Ronald looks around the room, peeking out into the hallway. Then he returns to sitting down. You know all those guys he's got in suits? They aren't just random strangers. They work for him. I kind of figure that. What I mean is, he's known them all in the past. Young Jack was a troublemaker indeed, and I wasn't always around to watch him. Those men took him in and trained him a certain way. He joined their gang and climbed the ranks until he became their trusted leader. That's where they come from. I see. They taught him strength but not discipline. Jack gets carried away too much with his own power. He thinks he can get away with things. He can't control it. As his former caretaker, I want to teach him to. He won't listen. You listen, Gilligan. You're a good listener. Thank you. And the journal's been updated. Perhaps I've been rambling too much. But I need to get that off my chest. I know that feeling. Gilligan, don't become like Jack. It's too sad to see a family torn apart like his. Funny considering the situation that we're in right now. Chapter 4, Where is Galvano Golder? Awesome. I'm on a good pace so far. So, as you may know, this is Chapter 4. This is probably going to be the third episode coming out on the 28th. I've been recording all of this at once, and I've been going on a good pace. I think I'll be able to do it chapter by chapter, which obviously you'll know, so... You know what? Ignore what I'm talking about. Anyway. Once the nurse finally arrived, she concluded that Butler should be fine, although he'd be out a few hours. Checking my watch, I noticed it's just after 2 o'clock. According to the note my father left, he should be back by now, so I decided to head back to the room. Unable to take the elevator, I approached the other side of the hallway and climbed up several sets of stairs. Once I arrive at the door, I try knocking, hoping that my father is inside to open it. No response. I knock again. Still nothing. Where is he? I try calling, but my phone doesn't get any service out here. It's a lost cause. I knew not having my own key would get annoying. Come on. Cecilia may have lost her key ring, but she should still have her master key. Guess I'll have to go find her now. Is she at the bar then? The bar is filled with noise, just as it was earlier. However, upon a quick glance at the area, Cecilia is nowhere to be seen. What, she's not here either? However, I do find 2 people sitting at one of the tables. Eliza and Blythe are wrapped in conversation, a drink on either side of the table. Suddenly, Eliza turns her head towards me and sets her drink down on the table. Oh, Gilligan. Just the person I'm looking for. Hmm? Well, what's up? I was wondering, have you seen your father anywhere? Nope. Actually, I was hoping to ask you the same thing. I don't think he was in my room. You don't think? Oh, I mean, I couldn't get inside. I knocked and he didn't answer, so either he's not there or he's ignoring me for some reason. Maybe he's taking a nap. We all stayed up a bit late last night. That is true. I guess that must be it then. Despite saying that, Eliza wears a disappointed look. Stayed up late, huh? Is there even anything to do so late on this ship? Everything would be closed, and I doubt many people would be out and about. We went to the game room, bought some nice things at the gift shop, and then we all went back to my room and talked for a while. Really missed out. Guess I should hang around you all more today to make up for it. Are you any good at card games? You can play some right now if you want. What kind of card games? Last night we played poker at the game room, and I'm secretly a fan of the trading card game Reef Fight. Your deck consists of a school of fish fighting for survival against the opponent's deck. I was Caesar for being such a nerd. Nope, you know what? The CFO is so far being best girl right now. Even though she's 30. Never mind, don't forget. She played this game with me at work sometimes, and she'd always beat me. Because I've studied the game so much. You need to read up on all the strategies and build a strong deck. Oh wow, that game is popular. I knew some kids from school who were good at it, but I've never played myself. And I'll teach you. It's a fun game to play once you learn how. Actually, I taught my whole department how to play, and we have tournaments from time to time. So why is this financial department a place that I would want to work at? What? Can you really get away with that? If Galvano ever saw us play, we'd get in big trouble, but so far we've never gotten caught. I know all the right tricks to get away with it. The reasoning goes something like, it's okay to do it as long as I don't get caught, right? Even if it's something you know is bad? People do it all the time. I mean, if you don't get caught, then no one will ever know. It's like it never happened. Yeah, but the moment someone finds out they've been lied to, they aren't gonna like it at all. Playing a card game in your spare time isn't that big of a deal. Especially if you actually get your work done, unlike some people. Now there's no need to brag. I do all my work too. I was just stating the facts. Alright, the journal's being a little annoying, so I'm gonna go check the journal, see what's new. We got a couple of new facts. So for Eliza, when I arrived at the bar in hopes of finding Cecilia, Eliza had apparently gone there to look for my father. Cecilia, I couldn't find her at the bar at 2 p.m, and Blythe, despite her demanding job, she seems to have a fun side. She plays trading card games in her spare time at work. You know what? Have you played Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh, or other sorts of card games? Anyway, I was just stating the facts. Ready to play, Gilligan? She takes out a deck of cards from her pockets and sets it in front of me on the table. Yeah, I'll play. Well, what should I do first? Shuffle the deck. Then? Oh, we're not going to actually learn how to play? That's disappointing. You beat me? Whoa, that was... sorry, wrong voice. Whoa, that was awesome, Gilligan. I didn't even know what I was doing. This is like... This is when you take those... You buy 3 of the same structure deck, but not a good structure deck, like not like Salamangreat or anything like that. You take 3 of some random structure deck, like Gear Town or something like that. Take 3 of those and somehow win out of locals and just walk in, having no idea how to play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! No hand traps or nothing. Just walk in with 3 structure decks of an old version. Just ball out. That deck is really overpowered. I gave it to you since you were a beginner, but to think you could draw those cards in a row, just out here pulling like, So technically I'm a Salamangreat player, only because that's the only deck I've actually constructed myself, because I'm relatively new in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community when it comes to constructing decks. So, my Salamangreat deck doesn't have anything, like it's got a solid core of like the main engine, and it's got some good cards around it, like Effect Veiler and Ash Blossom, and if you don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, you don't understand any of this, I apologize. But I don't have anything like Phantasmate, I don't have Nibiru or anything like that, so, yeah, so this is effectively like, I just drew like the entire engine, yeah, and everything. Cool, anyway, good game. It was just luck that I won. Yes, good game. You seem to be good at playing games, so I wouldn't call it all luck. You've played trading card games before, haven't you? How did you know? You know, I played Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, I played the Club Penguin trading card game, although that was online, you know. That was a game right there. What was it, Cardjitsu? Yes, somebody get that game in real life. I have. I guess I like the competition in it. Truly like your father. Speaking of your father, if you find him, please tell him to talk to me. How's the hurry in trying to talk to him, Liza? Getting needlessly worried again. It's not needless. We were supposed to meet up, but he hasn't been answering his phone. He didn't open the door for Gilligan either. The phone signal out here is pretty bad. Who knows where he's at? He's the kind of person who loves the ocean, right? I bet he's walking around outside or something. Might as well start looking there. Not like I have anything else to do. I'm going to my room. See you later. Maybe he'll come to my room soon. I'll do the same. Oh, wrong. Maybe he'll come to my room soon. I'll do the same. Two of them take off down the hallway, leaving me to myself. Cecilia still is not in sight, so I decided to go to the 6th deck and look for my father. The father. I go to the 6th deck. Alright, lots of people are enjoying the view, it seems. I take a walk around the ship, hoping to find my father. Instead, I find Howard sitting on one of the chairs, reading a book. Close, but not close enough. Oh, Gilligan. How are you doing? Good enough, I guess. Have you seen my father anywhere? Not at all, actually. Something the matter? I've been locked out of my room. I was hoping you knew where I could find him, but that's okay. By the way, how was it like working at... Oh, sorry. By the way, how was it like working at my father's company? What do you mean? It's a nice job and it pays me well. Sometimes I wish he would tell me more about it, but he tries to hide things from me. I see. That's unfortunate. We have a lot of interesting things happen, though. They make great stories. Come to think of it, you're supposedly his best friend. Is there a story behind that? As a matter of fact, there is. We became best friends in high school. Every time one of the older kids tried to bully me, he'd beat them up and earn them the nickname the Galvanizer back then. So your friendship lasted that long. I really wish I had a friend like that. This is still Howard, okay. Though to be honest, I'm not sure why he still hangs around me even now, seeing as I haven't done much for him in return. He seems to value loyalty. Maybe that's enough for him to appreciate you too. To an extent, I'm sure. But I can only help him so much. Help him? What kind of problems does a guy like him have? Come on. Next. Fame, money, and women fighting over him? He's got it made. Maybe. I think on the inside, though, he has the worst out of all of the company members. And why's that? He really does appreciate you. He's told me a lot about it, Gilligan. I'm sure he shares his problems with a lot of co-workers. I wouldn't be surprised. Right. I mean, he doesn't have much of a family to share it with in the first place. Exactly. Especially since, well, his family is his problem. Huh? I probably should have phrased that better, but I'm sure you know what I meant. We haven't been getting along lately. I know. Yeah, the woman he loved is gone, and the child she left behind won't talk to him. There are no words to describe that feeling. Alone, torn apart, struggling to live on. Why even bother if there's no one there supporting you? I guess that's why he values the company so much. No matter what, employees need to listen to their boss. They'll listen, and they'll tell him what he wants to hear. There couldn't be a more comforting environment for him. The company's success reflects his own. If it's about to go bankrupt, it's like he's on the verge of death. If it's as successful as ever, well, it's time for a vacation. I see. I suppose I never thought about it like that. Maybe we should change the subject. Do you like cruises, Gilligan? I don't really see the point in them. The most entertaining thing so far was that ghost tour. Two of us talk some more, but my mind can't stop thinking about my father. I kind of regret acting so hostile now. When dinner time comes, I'll make sure I'll apologize to him. There you go. Good guy, Gilligan. Good guy. Some bad clouds are starting to gather. What a bad day for a storm. I guess we should head inside. I think I'll go back to my room for a bit. How about you? I dunno. I'm gonna have to find something entertaining for a few hours. Guess I'll just wander around the ship for a while. You know, there's a game room on the 4th deck. You might want to check it out. Sounds like fun. Will do. might as well check out the game room, I suppose. Ship's game room had a lot of cool stuff in it, but now it's dinner time. Yeah, I was out here playing Pac-Man for 6 hours. I don't know. I was entertained for a few hours on my own trying to beat the high scores of every game. Anyway, I'm here at the dining hall. I somehow managed to find the same table all of us sat at yesterday. Dozens of passengers have already gathered to eat, and as a result, the dining hall is filled with the annoying noises of people. It seems I'm the last person to arrive at our table, except, of course, my father. He still hasn't shown up. Suddenly, a spotlight shines down from a large stage in the center of the hall. Captain Jack steps forward in front of various band members who have been playing songs before him. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Captain Jack Equinox, hope you all have been enjoying your stay. Tonight, our crew has prepared for you all a special event. While tonight may be the second night of our maiden voyage, this ship has gone on countless voyages before. In honor of the rekindling of this old ship's flame, tonight a banquet will be held right here as it was in days past. This banquet will also be held in the honor of my grandfather. He was the captain of this ship long ago. Let tonight be a night of celebration for all. Crowd erupts into a swarm of applause as Jack finishes his opening speech. What's this all about? A celebration for the cruise ship's revival. Looks like we aren't the only ones celebrating, huh? Can you call this a celebration without the CEO himself? Where'd he go? It's way too strange, isn't it? Wrong voice. What's keeping him? Interrupting a conversation, Donald arrives to place the dinner at our table. Galvano's not here? And he told me he loved my food. Although it's not much like him, he's probably just running really late. Late doing what? He's not in my room, he's not here, and he wasn't with any of you. He's not with the captain either. The thing is, the captain's right there. Well, food doesn't get any warmer. This is making me hungry. I'm recording this around dinner time. How about you all get started? Or about the time I should start making dinner, not actually dinner time, but... well, if food doesn't get any warmer, how about you all get started? I suppose we don't have a choice, but I am worried about him. There's nothing we can do. God, how am I getting inside my room? Stupid keys. Cecilia should have a master key. I can ask her to come here and help you out if you want. Yeah, if you can find her. That's what walkie-talkies are for. Every employee has one. To prove his point, the old man pulled out the walkie-talkie from his apron. Ah, now that works. Thank you. Of course. Now please enjoy the food. We finish eating our food. My father still hasn't shown up. I want to talk to him again. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I've just been a stubborn fool this whole time. I'm always sick and tired of being around him, but the moment he disappears, I want him to come back. How stupid of me. Well, should we go search for him? Where should we go first? I think we should check Gilligan's room. Galvano could just be asleep or something. Right. It's not unusual for him to sometimes take power naps. Hey, Cecilia. Gilligan! Cecilia. Cecilia, where have you been? Sorry, I was, well, it doesn't matter now. Right, let's go. The five of us make our way to the 5th deck. Alright. Cecilia, the door, please. Right. Cecilia takes her card key out of her pocket and unlocks the door. Upon opening the door, we notice that the lights are off. As Cecilia steps into the darkness, I reach for the light switch nearby. I press it, not knowing what I should expect. Nothing. He's not in here. Maybe we should look around first? This cabin isn't very big, so searching it wouldn't take long at all. What's this? Blythe points at something lying on the bed my father slept on, proceeding to pick it up. It's an old metallic key. I decide to take a closer look at it, and Blythe hands it to me without much thought. Certainly doesn't look like any key my father would have. Yeah, inscribed on it is the ship's emblem, so if anything... Huh. The elevator key? Why is that here? Next. Oh, is that why the elevator wasn't working today? Locking it up is so inconvenient. Yeah, but it's for a good reason. That elevator's haunted. So we're all caught up on the ghost story now? Eliza's a slowpoke as usual. Now's not the time for that. Galvano's still missing. Where could that man be? Why is that key here? More importantly, how did it get inside? I didn't bring it in, so did my father? Something just doesn't seem right about this whole situation. Gilligan, are you okay? You're literally shaking. We need to look inside that elevator. I suppose we might as well check. Everyone nods their heads in agreement. I take the elevator key and we leave the room. This is interesting. I'm much more... Now it's starting to pick up. I still don't have a good feeling about this. Something is very out of place. I agree. Missing father key in room that only father has access to. Elevator door. Alright, tell me. Does that door look like it has a face to you? Like, it has two eyes and like a mustache or something like that? Anyway, we go out into the hallway and approach the elevator. I grab hold of the key and insert it into the lock. I hear the lock turn, and with it, I press the button. It's only a matter of time before the doors open. Only a few seconds pass, although they feel as long as an eternity. Inside the elevator, to everyone's astonishment, is a human being, lying in a pool of blood. Is that really my father? No, it can't be. No. Please tell me that's not him. That's not him, right? Yeah, keep that door open. What are we doing? As the elevator doors begin to close, I step in between them, stopping them. I reach inside and press one of the buttons, allowing the door to remain open. However, because I approached the corpse even closer, I was also able to see just how grotesque the damage to him had been. The sight and smell of it made me want to vomit, but I tried to hold back as best as I can. Blood oozes all over the floor beneath him. One side of his face is recognizable, but the other a bloody mess. Undoubtedly, my father is dead. Yeah, even if the sight and smell of this place are both so bad, nothing compares to the pain of losing a loved one. I may be able to hold back my vomit, but I can't even stop the tears. That's Mr. Golder? That's... Galvano? Wait, this is Eliza. Hold up. Let me just make sure I'm right here. I'm gonna go into the journal real quick because I want to make sure I have the right voice. Eliza is the redhead. Okay, great. Also, the elevator key, get this update. Single metal key which can unlock in the elevator. How to get inside my room? Yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Eliza is country girl. Gotcha. Just want to make sure. Galvano? Oh, Galvano, no! This can't be. Galvano's really dead. Galvano. Why did this have to happen? One by one, everyone else lets out their sadness as well. Horrified, Eliza and Cecilia cover their eyes and scream. I can barely look at them myself. This shouldn't have happened. It wasn't supposed to end up like this, not at all. This should have been a fun vacation for the two of us. Even if I didn't go along with it at first, that was the plan. Not this. I didn't see things from his point of view, but it seems he understood mine. How selfish have I been? Last night I wouldn't even look at him, but now I have to look at him like this. I want to apologize, but I can't. I thought things were gonna get better, but now... Tears keep falling out of my eyes as I try to finish speaking my sentence, which quickly becomes impossible. I wipe my eyes, hoping to clear my head at the same time. I look down on the floor when I suddenly notice a card key. This is my father's key. The key to my room was locked in here, and the key to the elevator was locked in my room? That doesn't make any sense. Hold up. Let me make sure if I understand this correctly. To get into the room, you needed the key, which was locked in the elevator room, which was locked in our room, which was locked by the... So the keys are in the opposite. That doesn't make any sense at all. I turn around to find Cecilia crying. Cecilia crying as well, taking out the walkie-talkie from her pocket. Captain, there's been an act. No one other... how do I explain this? As if trying to divine some answer from my father's corpse, I start asking his lifeless body for help. Please, tell me what happened. Please let this all just be a prank. I get it, I was wrong. So just come back to life and we'll be on good terms, okay? Okay? It doesn't work. He's still unresponsive. Damn it. It's too late. It's too late. So I don't think you can see this on my screen, but it says achievement, guess who died? That's a real disappointment right there. He's dead. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. I know it's been an hour and a half, and I probably I'm basically talking as if it's the end of an hour and a half episode, even though the other episodes are gonna be blocked off. I hope you've enjoyed the past few episodes, and the case has really started to pick up now, seeing as we've got a dead guy, and turns out it's our father. Whoop-de-doo-da-day. So now that the case has started, I'm really curious as to where the story is gonna end up going. With that said, he's dead. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the Aduran region in any way, shape, or form that you do. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care.